Hi, I'm Isa and today I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful purse. So I'll be using 5 colors here, but however many you want is okay. So this is a mercerized cotton and I'm using 2.75 millimeter hook. Alright, let's begin with the slip knot and chain 30. Work single crochet in the second chain from the hook, and single crochet in each chain across. So after that, we'll have a total of 29 single crochet. That will be our first row. Always chain 1 at the beginning of each row. Row 2, single crochet in the very first stitch and single crochet in each stitch across. We'll add 4 more rows of single crochet of this color. Make sure that you have a total of 29 stitches each row. This is the last single crochet for row 5. Do not finish this stitch because we're going to join the next color. You may tie a knot to secure the yarn. Then cut the previous yarn. So row 6, work single crochet in the first 5 stitches. Okay, here I'm going to do the first spike cluster. So skip this next stitch here and let's put a marker into the next stitch. It's good to use a marker because it's always hard to find that stitch after. Okay, here we go with the cluster. Let's have an imaginary V shape here. Just follow where I insert the hook and pull up a loop each time. First is 1 row below the 4th single crochet. That's 1. Next is 2 rows below the 5th single crochet. 2. 3 rows below that skip stitch. So that's 3. Then 2 rows below the marker. That's 4. And 1 row below next to the marker. That's 5. So we have 6 loops on the hook. Then pull through all 6 loops. So do not close, and let's remove this marker here and single crochet into that stitch. So that's one single crochet. This is how it looks at the back, and that's our skip stitch there. Now single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Let's try another one, this time without a marker. So we skip 1 stitch, and into the next is where we're going to single crochet. Alright, so pull through all 6 loops. And this is a bit of the hard part. This is the reason why I prefer to use a marker. Well, actually it will be easy when you get the hang of it. There you go. Okay, now single crochet, then work 4 more single crochet into the next 4 stitches. Okay, continue with the pattern. So remember that after the row of clusters, it should be followed by 5 rows of single crochet. Okay, this is row 11. Join the yellow yarn, and we'll begin with row 12, another cluster row. I'm just going to show you again a part where I'm gonna use a marker. Okay, and then you continue with the pattern until you finish 60 rows total. Oh wait, I forgot the marker. So this is the skip stitch, and then put the marker in the next. So I have finished all 5 colors, and now I'm back to green. This is now row 30. When we finished 60 rows, that would be a total of 10 rows of spike cluster and 50 rows of regular single crochet. Okay, this is the last row, and we're going to finish this panel by adding a border. So chain 1 here and single crochet in each row, going down to the foundation chain. Now down here at the opposite side of the foundation chain, what I'm going to do is to work a slip stitch in each chain across. So go ahead and finish your slip stitching up to the end of the foundation chain. Work single crochet in the side edges going up. And finally, work slip stitch in each stitch across, then finish off. hide all ends using a yarn needle. Then we're going to fold it this way. But first, set it aside and let me crochet the two side panels. Choose any color of yarn and then chain 6. Then work single crochet in each chain, a total of 5 single crochet. Then work 17 more rows of single crochet, a total of 18. Leave a long tail for both pieces. So I just count 20 and fold it here, and that's where I'm going to attach the first panel. You may use clips to make sure that you align both pieces correctly, and also to avoid moving or shifting. Just use simple whip stitch all throughout the edges. So just do the same process with the other side, and when we finish, just hide all the tails. Add a magnetic or a sew on button to prevent the flap from curling, here's what I do. I actually have a video of how to block or stiffen your crochet items. Just mix water and glue. Then apply it evenly on our pinned project. Allow it to dry completely, maybe about 12 to 24 hours. Here it is. You can also make bags, wearables, blankets out of this pattern. Just remember to have your foundation chain divisible by 6. And if you have questions, just leave it in the comment box below. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Thank you so much.